The estimated strength of field is 1,901. I'd like to say hello to all the great bands that are here with us today. Hope you guys enjoy the race, and everybody back home. Hope you guys enjoy the race on television. Have a great day. Are you ready? We have 3 sets of tires.
Alright guys, we go on the first lap here. You can enter the track right away after pit road.
1.
Just remember, first green flag is on green. Car's
2.
really free, really loose at the beginning of your run, guys. Take care of your shit.
You're going to line up on the
Take care of
inside.
you.
Close
Good luck
right
out
now.
there. Have some fun.
Looks like you'll be lining up
See you on the
behind the
outside.
2. Buddy, let's get a thumbs up. Let's have some fun. Bring him home, Earl. Roger. I need a little assistance from you on that, so let's go get him. We're ready to go. Pace car's off. Be ready. Ready. Green flag.
Three.
Outside. Outside.
4.
Still outside. Clear.
Lap time 43.613. P30. Laps of fuel 57. On lap 2 of 120. Lap time 32.006. P30. Laps of fuel 59. On lap 3 of 120.
Outside. Outside. Still out there. clear outside. Green lap, keep it up.
Lap time 31.649. P30. Laps of fuel 59. On lap 4 of 120.
Outside. Still out there. Clear high.
Lap time 31.810. P29. Laps of fuel 58. On lap 5 of 120.
Hey, that last
Lap
lap was
time
good.
31.032 new fast lap. P29. Laps of fuel 56. On lap 6 of 120.
Leaders are running 31.146. Good lap.
Lap time 30.895 new fast lap. P29.
P30 is the fastest car
Laps
on the
of fuel
racetrack.
55.
30.8.
On lap 7 of 120. Lap time 31.133. P29.
P31 is the
Laps
fastest car
of
on the
fuel
track.
54.
30.8.
On lap 8 of 120.
Outside. Clear.
Lap time 31.333. P29. Laps of fuel 53. On lap 9 of 120. Lap time 31.197. P29. Laps of fuel 51. On lap 10 of 120. Lap time 31.180. P29. Laps of fuel 50. On lap 11 of 120. Lap time 31.275. P29. Laps of fuel 49. On lap 12 of 120.
Outside. Still out there. Fastest guys on the track are running 31.506. Clear high.
Lap time 31.552. P28. Laps of fuel 48. On lap 13 of 120.
Sorry, Bill. Just scare you.
Lap time 31.703. P28. Laps of fuel 47. On lap 14 of 120. Lap time 31.622. P28. Laps of fuel 46. On lap 15 of 120. Lap time 31.846. P28. Laps of fuel 45. On lap 16 of 120. Lap time 31.949. P28. Laps of fuel 44. On lap 17 of 120. Lap time 31.930. P28. Laps of fuel 44. On lap 18
Don't
of
do that again, Lee. I
120.
followed you right into that wall.
Your fast guys are running 31.747.
Lap time 32.090. P28. Laps of fuel 43. On lap 19 of 120. Lap time 32.005. P28. Laps of fuel 42. On lap 20 of 120. Lap time 32.094. P28. Laps of fuel 41. On lap 21 of 120. Lap time 32.187. P28. Laps of fuel 40. On lap 22 of 120. Lap time 32.306. P28. Laps of fuel 39. On lap 23 of 120. Lap time 32.291. P28. Laps of fuel 38. On lap 24 of 120.
Thank you, Bates.
Yeah, man. Mark my shit up.
Fast guys are running 32.137.
Lap time 32.312. P28. Laps of fuel 37. On lap 25 of 120. Lap time 32.333. P28. Laps of fuel 36. On lap 26 of 120.
This car's mad.
Lap time 32.461. P28. Laps of fuel 35. On lap 27 of 120. Lap time 32.490. P28. Laps of fuel 34. On lap 28 of 120.
Outside. Still there. Clear.
Lap time 32.603. P28. Laps of fuel 33. On lap 29 of 120. Lap time 32.680. P28. Laps of fuel 32. On lap 30 of 120.
Fastest guys on the track are running 32.275.
Lap time 32.659. P28. Laps of fuel 31. On lap 31 of 120.
Sorry about that.
Lap time 32.357. P28. Laps of fuel 30. On lap 32 of 120.
This thing's light in the loafers.
The 20 is the leader.
Lap time 32.663. P28. Laps of fuel 29. On lap 33 of 120. Lap time 32.475. P28. Laps of fuel 28. On lap 34 of 120. Lap time 32.582. P28. Laps of fuel 27. On lap 35 of 120.
Outside. Still there
Lap
at your
time
door.
32.678.
Water
I'm
P28.
not trying to block Trey, I'm just
Laps
trying
of
to
fuel
find grill.
26. On lap 36 of 120.
Clear.
Let me know if you find any.
Your fast guys are running 32.267.
I left mine somewhere on the track there. So if you can find it, you can have it.
Lap time 32.855. P29. Laps of fuel 25. On lap 37 of 120.
Uh-oh. Where'd you go, Clay?
Lap time 32.689. P28.
Outside.
Laps of fuel 24.
Still there.
On lap 38 of 120.
Still outside. Clear.
Thank you, Andrew.
No problem, Sean.
Lap time 32.896. P27. Laps of fuel
Well, that was
23.
close, Bob.
On lap 39 of 120.
Thank you.
This thing is insane.
Lap time 32.659. P27. Laps of fuel 22. On lap 40 of 120. Lap time 32.964. P27.
Outside.
99's gonna pit
Laps
here.
of fuel
Steven, I
21.
gotta pit.
Still there.
On lap 41 of
Clear
120.
high. There's a wreck in turn 3.
Lap time 32.856. P25. Laps of fuel 20.
88's gonna hit.
On lap 42 of 120.
Leader's running 32.267. Nothing out the back.
Lap
Again,
time
one.
32.530. P25. Laps of fuel 19. On lap 43 of 120.
99 to pit note.
Lap time 32.587. P25. Laps of fuel 18. On lap 44 of 120.
Easy on yourself, nice and smooth, take care of those tires.
Lap time 32.716. P25. Laps of fuel 17. On lap 45 of 120. Lap time 32.677. P25. Laps of fuel 16. On lap 46 of 120. Lap time 32.767. P25. Laps of fuel 15. On lap 47 of 120. Lap time 32.634. P25. Laps of fuel 14. On lap 48 of 120.
Fast guys running 32.266.
Lap time 32.594. P25. Laps of fuel 13. On lap 49 of 120.
Inside. Still there on the bottom. Inside is clear.
Lap time 32.850. P25. Laps of fuel 12. On lap 50 of 120. Lap time 32.718. P25. Laps of fuel 11. On lap 51 of 120. Lap time 32.646. P25. Laps of fuel 10. On lap 52 of 120. Lap time 32.666. P25. Laps of fuel 9. On lap 53 of 120. Lap time 32.785. P24. Laps of fuel 8. On lap 54 of 120.
I've only tried combos a couple times. They're all right.
Leaders are running 32.40.
I never have.
Just like the branding.
Yeah, Mike painted it for me. 2 years ago, I haven't changed.
Lap time 32.867. P24. Laps of fuel 7. On lap 55 of 120.
It goes good with the wall.
Sorry, Dwayne. You don't want to hang there that long.
Lap time 32.694. P24. Laps of fuel 6. On lap 56 of 120.
Outside. You're clear him.
Lap time 33.251.
See you, Super Lee. You can have the bottom up here.
P24. Laps of fuel 5. On lap
Thank you.
57 of 120.
Only.
Quarter outside. Good job. Keep digging here. Get a look at your pit end. Just start getting a look at it.
I'm gonna have to
Clear
stop with
high.
you guys again.
Lap time 33.087. P23. Laps of fuel 4. On lap 58 of 120. Lap time 32.908. P23. Laps of fuel 3.
12 pitting.
On lap 59 of 120.
64 pitting.
Outside. Clear.
20 pit.
One's gonna be pitting, one's gonna be pitting.
59 pitting.
P28 is the fastest
Lap
car on
time
the racetrack.
33.265.
30.836.
P18.
We got a lot of cars to
Laps
pass.
of fuel 2.
Leaders on pit
On
road
lap
now.
60 of 120.
85 pitting.
Your fast guys are running 32.512.
280 pitting, Johnson up pitting.
83 pitting. 83 pitting.
He's in the middle of the track, man, going slow. Hit in a couple. We're halfway in the race. You bastard, my man.
45
Lap
pitting.
time 33.172.
Doing a good job, bud. Nothing out the
P13.
back.
Laps of
Interval
fuel
is
1.
1.6.
Hit next
The
lap.
leaders on pit
On
road.
lap 61 of
86
120.
we pitting this time, 86.
32 pitting, 32 pitting.
Three. 2.
730.
Double zero
600.
pitting. Double zero pitting.
500. 400. 300. 200.
1.
100. 0.
18. 18.
Go, man, go, go, man, go. Good stop, guys.
2.
Leader pit
Lap
road.
time 105.394. P19. Laps of fuel 62. On lap 62 of 120.
3.
The right front with a
4.
7%.
Damn.
Slow on the bottom.
Yeah, definitely wasn't driving it as often.
Lap time 46.301. P26. Laps of fuel 61. On lap 63 of 120. Lap time 31.502. P25. Laps of fuel 60. On lap 64 of 120.
That was a save, Bill.
Sorry, that was right in front of you.
No, that was a great save.
Stay high, Jerry.
Lap time 31.205. P25. Laps of fuel 59. On lap 65 of 120.
P14 is the fastest car on the track. 30.81.
Lap time
Fast guys
31.211.
are running 31.304.
Laps of fuel 58. On lap 66 of 120.
Thank you, Lee.
No problem.
Lap time 31.382. P25. Laps of fuel 57. On lap 67 of 120.
Yeah, go low, Dwayne.
Inside. Looks clear, clear, clear. Outside, outside. Clear.
Lap time
Good job.
31.658.
Outside.
Go ahead,
P25.
John.
Still out there.
Laps of fuel
Quarter.
56. On lap 68 of
Still out there.
120.
Clear. Good job.
Thank you, Jerry.
Outside. Still out there. Still there. Still outside.
Lap time 31.303. P25. Laps of fuel 55.
Still outside.
On lap 69 of 120.
Still outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Lap time 31.242.
Outside.
P24. Laps of fuel
Still
54.
outside.
On lap 70 of 120.
Still out there. Clear outside. Outside. Still outside. Still outside.
Lap time 31.247. P23. Laps of fuel 53. On lap 71 of 120.
Outside. Still out there. Clear outside if you want it.
Guy, come on by if you want by. I'm trying to save a little gas here.
Lap time 31.350.
99.243.
P23. Laps of fuel 52. On lap 72 of 120.
You're clear, guy.
Thank you, Jerry.
Lap time 31.459. P23. Laps of fuel 51. On lap 73 of 120.
Pit.
Lap time 31.490. P22. Laps of fuel 50. On lap 74 of 120. Lap time 31.499. P22. Laps of fuel 49. On lap 75 of 120. Lap time 31.632. P22. Laps of fuel 48. On lap 76 of 120. Lap time 31.790. P22. Laps of fuel 47. On lap 77 of 120. Lap time 31.940. P22. Laps of fuel 46. On lap 78 of 120. Lap time 31.775. P22. Laps of fuel 45. On lap 79 of 120. Lap time 31.822. P22. Laps of fuel 44. On lap
Outside.
80 of 120.
Still there outside. Clear, clear.
Lap time 32.107. P21. Laps of fuel 43. On lap 81 of 120.
Come on by, Bob, if you want to come on by.
So like,
I'm good. Thanks, Jerry.
Lap time 32.044. P21. Laps of fuel 42. On lap 82 of 120.
Very good job. Nothing out back. The gap is 1.5. Nothing coming from behind. The interval is 1.6.
Lap time 32.033. P21.
racing rabbit.
Laps of fuel 41. On lap 83 of 120.
Fast guys are running 31.9.
Lap time 32.062. P21. Laps of fuel 40. On lap 84 of 120.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, man.
Lap time 32.098. P21. Laps of fuel 39. On lap 85 of 120. Lap time 32.060. P21. Laps of fuel 37. On lap 86 of 120. Lap time 32.124. P21. Laps of fuel 37. On lap 87 of 120. Lap time 32.021. P21. Laps of fuel 35. On lap 88 of 120.
Where's John?
Stand low.
Good job,
Lap
man.
time
Work that thing around.
32.258. P20. Laps of fuel 34. On lap 89 of 120.
Thank you, guys.
Fast guys running 32.0.
Lap time 32.231. P20. Laps of fuel 33. On lap 90 of 120.
P29 is the fastest car on the track. 30.485.
Lap time 32.301. P20. Laps of fuel 32. On lap 91 of 120.
I'll say hi, Jason.
Lap time 32.197. P20. Laps of fuel 31. On lap 92 of 120. Lap time 32.383. P20. Laps of fuel 30. On lap 93 of 120. Lap time 32.367. P20.
Outside.
Laps of fuel 29.
Clear, clear.
On lap 94 of 120.
Thanks, Chris.
You man.
Lap time 32.493. P19. Laps of fuel 28. On lap 95 of 120.
Fast guys are running 32.11.
Lap time 32.646. P19. Laps of fuel 27. On lap 96 of 120.
Hey, you guys stay at the top if you're comfortable there.
Lap time 32.550. P19. Laps of fuel 26. On lap 97 of 120.
Somebody pitting.
Lap time 32.484. P19. Laps of fuel 25. On lap 98 of 120.
John, go though.
Lap time 32.593. P19. Laps of fuel 24. On lap 99 of 120. Lap time 32.468. P19. Laps of fuel 23. On lap 100 of 120.
Laps to go right now.
Lap time 32.442. P19. Laps of fuel 22. On lap 101 of 120.
Fast guys running 32.187.
Lap time 32.476. P19. Laps of fuel 21. On lap 102 of 120.
Nice and smooth. It'll come back to you, man, if you cool that thing off just a little bit.
Lap time 32.493. P19. Laps of fuel 20. On lap 103 of 120. Lap time 32.516. P19. Laps of fuel 19. On lap 104 of 120. Lap time 32.536. P19. Laps of fuel 18. On lap 105 of 120. Lap time 32.586. P19. Laps of fuel 17. On lap 106 of 120.
Thanks, Jeff. You're very welcome.
Lap time 32.626. P19.
Got
Laps
nothing
of
left.
fuel 16. On lap 107 of 120.
Yeah. You think I did?
Coming up on this little couple tenths of lap behind you. The interval is 2.3. Fast guys are running 32.19.
Lap time 32.771. P19. Laps of fuel 15. On lap 108 of 120. Lap time 32.811. P19. Laps of fuel 14. On lap 109 of 120.
You go ahead and go around me, Bob.
10-4.
Lap time 32.750. P19. Laps of fuel 13. On lap 110 of 120.
Working the bottom. Still there. Inside. Clear, clear, clear. Inside. Still inside. Clear. It's going to be 10 laps to go here.
Lap time 33.220. P20. Laps of fuel 12. On lap 111 of 120.
That didn't work.
Lap time 32.720. P20. Laps of fuel 11. On lap 112 of 120.
You can get them. You can do it. The gap is 1.3.
Lap time 32.644. P20. Laps of fuel 10. On lap 113 of 120.
Fast guys are running 32.235.
Lap time 32.741. P20. Laps of fuel 9. On lap 114 of 120.
Good try.
You can find it, buddy. Find that line, man. The gap is 2.7.
Thank you.
Lap time 32.833. P20. Laps of fuel 8. On lap 115 of 120.
I'm trying to stay out of this battle, Bill.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Five to go.
Lap time
Come on, baby, you get
32.811. P20. Laps of fuel 7. On lap 116 of 120.
Inside. Clear. Inside.
Lap time 33.086. P20. Laps of fuel 6. On lap 117 of 120.
Two to go. Inside, inside, inside. Still inside. Inside is clear.
Lap time 33.490. P20. Laps of fuel 5. On lap 118 of 120.
Just start taking a peek at your entrance into the pit road there. Just start taking a look, get familiar with it. White flag this time.
Good job, Matt.
Lap time 32.979. P20. Laps of fuel 4. On lap 119 of 120.
Ooh, feels tight. Good racing, guys. Yeah, cost free. Damn, nice job.
Lap time 33.134.
That's 4 free races in a row.
Good stuff.
Laps of fuel 3.
Stop it, John.
4 in a row.
Lap 2 of 157.
Yeah, Sunday, Monday, last night, tonight.
3.
That was impressive. You guys at one stopped it. I tried. I couldn't do it.
I had just enough.
2.
Not for me, it was tires. I thought I was saving, and got to lap 50 and knew I was going to blow a tire. I figured better get in.
735.
Sputtering down pit road that first stop.
500.
Yeah, it was a
400.
Good job.
odd
300.
Good job, guys. I can't believe everybody made it.
I tried to crash a few times.
Yeah, nice work, Matt. You did a lot better in traffic than I did.
Yeah, I had to run at one specific pace to make it all feel. I could not go any faster.
I figured you couldn't, and that's why I wanted to keep pressuring you, and then I lost you in traffic.
I was like, he's catching me, but I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that was a nice win there, Matt. Nice podium, sir, Dwayne. Sean?
Thank you. Good race.
Yeah, thank you. That was a real nice race.
Had to find the zone on those tires.
The car was a fucking... It was just fucking... It was awesome. Yeah.
Really felt like it had a bit of everything.